All right. Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Rescue Bots Academy podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David.
And today it is a Rescue Bots first. Something that's never happened on any previous episode of Rescue Bots, of which there have been like 130.
Oh man. It's exciting.
Sorry, almost 200 at this point.
Jeez, that's a lot of Rescue Bots.
I know, this is episode 87.
That's right, because it's episode 35 of season 2. So
That's
yeah,
right.
you gotta add in all of
the
season 1 and then all of original Rescue Bots. So yeah, they took quite a while.
We're getting close to being 3/4 of the way through the last season.
Oh no.
Getting close, and then we're going to Cyberverse season 3.
That's right.
And then we're going out to cartoons that may not be as enjoyable until we get to season 1 of Earthspark.
We got some Earthspark coming up.
I'm just excited to see whether people peg the one thing in season 3 that really pissed me off. I'm excited to see if you guys see it and it's like, oh, yeah, that's it.
So this first aired April 3rd, 2021 in the U.S. By show creators Kevin Burke and Chris Doc Wyatt.
Two of my favorites!
Of course, the guys behind BotBots.
Yes! The guys behind BotBots and a couple really good original Rescue Bots episodes.
Mm-hmm.
BotBots is so good, y'all.
We open in space.
Space. Bots
The final
in
frontier.
Space.
These are the star logs of the CSS. Wait, does this ship have a name?
The Sigma.
Oh,
Yeah, is this still the Sigma? I assume it is. I assume they have not gotten an additional ship.
Which means that it's like a based chat or whatever. I don't know what that means anymore.
I don't think it means shit anymore.
I reject this. I reject all of this ridiculous Gen Z stuff. Or Gen Alpha at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm just like Schmidt on New Girl. Youths.
The youths. We did have an "you're how old" moment at work the other day when I was talking about how cheap gas used to be. So that was fun.
Hotshot, World, Hoist, Medics, and Wedge. Teamwork together, we'll give them the edge. Rescue Bots Academy. Go to the rescue. Go, wow.
So this ship, it's kind of pointy looking, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's totally abandoned, but there's one life sign on board.
I wrote a fanfic like this. I wouldn't say it ends quite the same way, but we don't establish that one person actually murdered everyone else on board.
I mean, notably, they don't find any bodies.
No.
Yeah, I am very curious as to what exactly was going on here, but...
I mean, I assume they abandoned ship, and then they just left this one person behind.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the nice answer, which is appropriate for Rescue Bots.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But we like crazy fan fiction, so either they got spaced or dematerialized or lost on a planet or eaten by something.
When I wrote it, the sole survivor had murdered everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, this is Rescue Bots. This is not an event horizon did not happen here.
Probably not. But again, we don't get that whole story. But we will trust that probably what happened was that they abandoned ship thinking that Laserbeak was not rescuable.
Spoilers.
Sorry. You can bleep that out. Yeah.
I hate bleep noises. Like, I'd prefer to mute rather than put a bleep over a curse word. Well,
expletive deleted.
Plus, I don't want to do anything with
Well, it's not a curse word, it's just a spoiler.
No, I know. It's just like
For
bleeping out. I'd rather use a different noise.
Going to reveal in 5 minutes.
Yeah, if you're watching this episode by episode with us, you've presumably already seen it before you have seen before you're listening to this podcast.
Yes.
Yes, it's easy to access. It's still currently on YouTube and easy to find.
Yeah, they generously are actually making this available, unlike when we were doing like Robots in Disguise before Hasbro had gone through and uploaded a bunch of stuff, and I was just having to find pirated ones and share them.
Yes. So they're authorized to go on a rescue mission. They find nobody there, but they do find the life signs, which seem to be coming from... Oh man, somebody made them a mixtape.
Yeah.
It's an extremely, it's not a micro cassette either. It's just straight up, it's a tape. It's an audio cassette. It's a Earth normal standard audio cassette.
Considering the size, it might almost be an 8-track, because these are robots.
Well, it's not shaped.
We're trying
it's shaped like a
ignore. We're trying to ignore that a little because they are fairly teensy for Transformers.
I mean, they're teensy for Transformers. That still means they're 8 feet tall.
This is true.
The shape of it is like a standard audio tape. It's got the bottom ridges and everything.
Yeah, it's not shaped like an 8-track. Rob, have you ever held an 8-track?
I have never held... Oh, no, I have held an 8-track. I did know somebody who had an 8-track.
Oh my god, I was gonna say, you should come to antique malls and flea markets with me then, because I came across a stack of them last week. There was, normally, part of why I don't pay much attention to 8-tracks is because the 8-track was dominant during a period of music that was not,
good,
the best, for the most part. So 90% of 8-tracks you're gonna find are Conway Twitty or the Carpenters.
Well, okay, if you're looking for country and western, there's some good stuff in there. It's just kind of the rest of it, no. You get in the Eagles and shit.
In fact, I remember the exact album that was on the 8-track that I handled, and it's exactly what Jen is talking about. Because it was Longer Fuse, the 1977 album by Canadian singer Dan Hill, that includes the hit ballad Sometimes When We Touch.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff. But I did see one in that stack from The Cars, which is acceptable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, anyway, we confirm that these youths are indeed all from, they are like Zoomers or whatever, because they don't know what this is.
No, they don't.
No. Oh, and they come back and hand it over to Professor Preceptor.
Yay!
Yes.
Profceptor? Processor? What? No.
Maybe. And everybody proceeds to be functionist jerks.
They just don't... Apparently, this is not that common. And I guess, come to think of it, I can't really think of anybody who turns into an object in this continuity.
Wow.
Well, other than Perceptor, who we don't actually see transform.
No.
And he does bring that up. I mean, he doesn't call them functionist jerks, but he does bring up that occasionally Cybertronians will choose an alt mode that is not a vehicle like himself. But yeah, or like BotBots.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess even thinking back to Prime, the closest thing would probably just be Laserbeak again, turning into the piece of Soundwave's armor.
Yeah, I think he was the only
that's
non-vehicle one.
Huh. Yeah. Wow.
Or non-bug or whatever.
Because, even Soundwave traditionally... I mean, I guess he was a vehicle and animated, so it's not like it's not like being a vehicle was unprecedented for him, but he's traditionally not a vehicle.
I mean, in general, they really haven't done the turning into an object thing much at all recently.
I mean, outside of comics, no.
Yeah, they seem to have... Clicker is my favorite. I want a toy of Clicker. They do seem... in this continuity to try to avoid mass changing, really.
Mm. Although they do bring it up here.
Yes, they do bring it up. They nothing about subspace here. This is molecular compression.
Yes.
Is how Perceptor describes it. But yeah, they don't usually, like, even going back to Prime and going back to Robots in Disguise, which had this huge variety of characters, but you're right, they were pretty much all either vehicles or animals or animal vehicles.
Yeah.
The animals.
Wow, my mind is blown.
I mean, generally Hasbro has not really gone for the object so much. They had the Real Gear robots for that first movie.
Yeah, except for side movies. Well, I think they were originally designed for something else. They just ended up in the movie.
They were going to be with part of Cybertron, I think. And they decided to ramp up for the movies. They're in the movie, so there's stuff sort of like that in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, there was Armada Laserbeak, but he was also a very, like, one-off...
Yes.
Like, unique character in the setting. Like, just because they made an action figure of Kicker does not mean that there were humans in the line. There was just this one guy. And Armada Laserbeak was a lot like that.
I mean, it was really a thing early in G1, and then really not so much after.
Yeah, and that was just because they brought things over from Microman, but that is weird. Because, I mean, of course... The IDW comics played with that a lot, but that was a lot of fan writers, too.
I also feel that part of it is that objects, like personnel technology, ages a lot faster than, like, cars or planes or trucks.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. I mean, as we're discussing here with Laserbeak turning into a cassette, and... Nobody knows what cassettes are, except now Gen Z is like, yay, let's get offline. The internet is actually terrible.
Yeah, so you got like old technology like that. You got Megatron, who you can no longer legally sell.
Yes.
You got Reflector, who they barely sold in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, they tried him again.
Made him a mail away.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess when the only ones they do are in the, like... legacy lines. So they're just legacy characters rather than anything like Cyberverse or Earthspark or
so nobody's really turning into a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Things are not cool.
I think things are cool.
I mean, the problem is by the time you're making like a guy who turns into an iPhone or whatever, they move on to the next thing.
I need to see... I'm pretty sure there's someone who does 3D printed stuff who's done a Signal Lancer.
Oh, yeah. There was... Oh, yeah, because they were available at least at the last TFCon, but I didn't see whoever had that. But I saw some people who had bought it. I don't know how many they made.
Well, now that I think about it, originally, I guess we did get those football helmets and the soccer ball.
Well, yeah. But those are... crossover stuff, so they're kind of their own thing.
The soccer ball looks weird. The helmets are fine.
Also, I need to talk to one of those 3D printed figure people about doing Clicker, because Clicker is the best, and I love him.
Anyway, so it turns out that, this thing is indeed Cybertronian, and Hoist has figured out what it is. And so he has acquired a BAM box.
Yes.
A BAM box.
That plays audio records, and that Hotshot thinks is very exotic.
Yes, because it is for storing sound waves.
Yes.
He mentioned that he replaced the 20D batteries.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many D batteries.
I mean, I never had anything that required 20, but there was at least 8.
I have a combination CD and cassette player that I got from an antique mall that is not. It's from the beginning of the 2000s, so it's not even deep history. It's just from 2002 or something. But it takes 8 C batteries.
Yeah, I had one in the late 90s that had a CD player and cassette. Was it 6 or 8 batteries? It was probably 8. It was a big bastard.
So many batteries.
Yeah.
So they pop this this cassette into the BAM box, and it starts playing what kind of sounds like the theme song to Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, I mean, it's some decent stock music.
Yeah. Chuck air guitars in the background.
Yeah, they're rocking out to it. Tough Luck Chuck is indeed rocking out, but then it transforms into a robotic bird.
Oh, no!
A Decepticon robotic bird. The first ever Decepticon we've seen on Rescue Bots.
First time we've seen the Decepticon symbol.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
They say the word Decepticon for the first time.
Yeah.
They do. They acknowledge that that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, the one who's acknowledging it the most is Hotshot, because Decepticons are low-down, dirty finks, and they should all be exterminated.
Yeah, Hotshot is once again the worst.
Yes. Okay, now we get into it. Is Hotshot racist?
I mean, the Decepticons are also the bad guys.
That is always the problem, depending upon the series. Like, what the fuck is the difference between Autobot and Decepticon?
Yeah, is this Hotshot doesn't like, I don't know, the French? Or is Hotshot doesn't like Nazis?
I mean, it could also be at this point in their culture, like, Hotshot doesn't like criminals, which then you can get into the whole socioeconomic causes of crime and...
Yeah, I do think this is more like criminals, because he's a kiddo.
Which I don't think they're prepared to do here.
But, like, it's always... Because, like, Decepticons in the last show, Robots in Disguise, are different species. Kind of, but not.
Yes. I mean, there were a whole bunch of different species that were, like, animal guys.
Yeah, because you'll have your Starscreams that just look like dudes, and then there's frickin' skunks and all that nonsense, and everything was weird. And Dinobots are somewhere between Autobot and Decepticon, but more often Decepticons.
I don't like...
Well, see, you can tell they're between Autobot and Decepticon, because in the G2 comics, the Autobots had those little squares on the side of their speech bubbles.
Oh.
And the Decepticons had those little triangles.
Yeah.
And then the Dinobots are sort of halfway between the two.
I don't like how much this is making me think about the Aligned novels. Because I'm like, well, then if you go back to Prime, the Decepticons then were pretty evil, but I don't know if I would say they were Nazi evil. And then I'm thinking, well, what if you go back to the origins of the war in the Aligned novels? And then I'm like, I don't want to think about the Aligned novels.
One of these days I gotta read the Aligned novels, because they just sound so horrible, but have maybe a couple of neat ideas, like the Star Seekers. Not that they did anything. They
start out
their
decent.
very first draft.
My favorite thing about the Star Seekers is at the beginning of the third book, when a different writer takes over, and that different writer does not want anything to do with the Star Seekers, and they're just immediately defeated and not a thing in the rest of the book.
Oh god, it's Disney Star Wars. Oh.
Somehow the Star Seekers did not return.
I mean, the first one starts kind of strong, but then, yeah, it does not continue very strong. And by the third book, I'm just like, let me out of this prison of my own making. Those books did bring home to me that at heart, I am a Junkion. So I will give them that. There is some A+ Junkion content in the second book.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, so Hotshot is massively hating on Decepticons, calling them horrible.
And this isn't just any Decepticon. This is Laserbeak.
Yes, a known Decepticon in most continuities. In this continuity from Prime, he's just a chest ornament who flew around screeching a lot. Did he ever shoot anyone? He was just a nuisance. I can't remember.
I think he probably shot
I think he was
people.
definitely shooting people.
Yeah.
But
Also,
now he is... Oh.
This did serve to remind me that on my my bookshelf next to my desk, on the shelf that has to be really narrow, so it's got my little things on it, I have that Funko Pop Laserbeak that they put out a couple years ago, which is absurdly adorable because his head is just so big.
I mean, this Laserbeak kind of has those Funko Pop proportions.
Yeah.
Sort of.
He's very much like a very cute G1ified Laserbeak.
Yeah.
Oh, he kind of looks like, what the shit were the little cute things that stopped abruptly? It was the 2-packs. What was that line called?
Oh, Mix Mashers?
Robot Heroes?
Oh, Robot Heroes. Yeah.
Oh, Robot Heroes was great. I'm so sad they didn't get to the
line they stopped before they got to Beast Wars.
Yes.
They made all the molds.
They had a prototype of Deathsaurus and Starsaber.
Yes.
And I wanted those so bad. But yeah, to be clear though, to those listening along who may not have watched this recently, it is presumably Prime Universe Laserbeak, but much like when Starscream showed up in Robots in Disguise, he has reverted to G1 appearance.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a cassette.
He has a face now. He's a condor.
Yes.
He isn't a collection of triangles.
He's got a face that he's shooting lasers at out of.
Yeah.
Yes. Out of his eyes, not his beak.
But he's also got an injured wing.
At first, it did seem like we were just assuming everybody knows about Decepticons. But then Whirl is like, yeah, Decepticons. What are Decepticons?
And so then, Hodge has to tell her that they're the rottenest finks ever, and that, they should all be hunted down and melted in the smelting pool.
And he's not quite that harsh, but his argument is that
they're bad.
Optimus
very bad.
Prime fought them in a war.
Mm-hmm. And
that seems to be the entire explanation. Man, we are going to get deep into Cybertronian politics in this Rescue Bots Academy episode. But that does seem to be his primary argument against them, which is that Optimus Prime, his hero, opposed them in a war, and therefore they must be absolutely irredeemable.
Yeah. Meanwhile, on the flip side, we have Medics who's into, he's a med student who wants to help anyone injured.
Yes.
It's that's kind of our job.
I mean, he's a battlefield medic. He's going to help anybody who needs help. He's like, I don't care who it is. If they need medical assistance, I'm giving them medical assistance.
And there's Wedge, who's all like, what's going on, guys? Don't mind me. I'm just being mysteriously ambiguous over here.
I'm just being awkward over here. I'm just being clearly and visibly awkward about this entire situation.
Yes.
Conveniently quiet and occasionally in dramatic lighting focusing on his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Medics is fully morally correct in this situation.
Mm.
Also, at one point, Medics is saying, I'm a doctor. I have to help everyone. And Hotshot, I wrote down his dialogue. He says, Hotshot says, Decepticons don't count as anyone. Hotshot is just straight up Decepticons aren't people, Medics.
Mm. Yeah.
Holy shit, Hotshot.
And then Wedge finally reveals that, hey, I'm a Decepticon.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am Sparkticus?
I mean, after a bunch of following chasing Laserbeak around.
Yes, there's a whole bunch of, chasing Laserbeak around and not catching Laserbeak.
Laserbeak cut the power somehow.
Yes.
I mean, he's smart. I mean, as we will get to at the end of this episode, Laserbeak is in an animal form and speaks animal sounds, but is obviously a person.
Mm.
Well, he's a very smart parrot, it seems like, for a lot of the episode. Because he gets freaking stuck in a tree somehow.
Well, okay.
Well, I think it's just because he's kind of, injured.
Yes, he's
and
injured
doesn't have,
and he's
hands to get him out of there.
And he's not familiar with the immediate area. I mean, presumably he's at least a little familiar with Earth, but not necessarily their immediate location.
Or
there
also maybe not with trees
where they're usually
because that last show was in Arizona or something, right?
Yes. Yeah, there weren't a lot of trees around Jasper, Nevada.
Oh, wait. Soundwave came back in RID. Did Laserbeak? I can't remember.
I don't believe he did. Well, I think maybe he did in the one episode where he came back and he was just like his regular body, like the drone body. But then he came back as like that truck, like late in Robots in Disguise when he was like the mysterious voice for a few episodes.
Yeah. Anyway, at one point, I think it's Medix brings up, he might go in, he's leaking energon, he might go into hibernation. We're not even staying stasis lock anymore. Like, we know what that is, guys.
So yeah, Wedge, he was a Decepticon. Do you think he was like a Constructicon?
I think that's the implication.
I guess so. He was a baby Constructicon.
Yeah, like junior Constructicon.
Yeah, he said he was built to be a Decepticon, and he's a construction vehicle, ergo.
Baby Constructicons?
With the RID series and all the specific animals to specific functions, he was a Constructicon.
Yeah, shouldn't he have cat ears or something?
Well, he's wearing a cat hat as if he was working on a cat construction vehicle.
As in Caterpillar, the construction vehicle brand.
Just doesn't say cat.
I guess that works.
Oh, man, they should have had like a Constructicon guy who was also a Caterpillar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just as they had a tractor who was a deer.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
That was so great. Man, I hope we get more of that stuff. Studio series Robots in Disguise 2015.
Oh, fingers crossed. So yeah, but Optimus Prime found him and he saw potential in him, so he switched sides, and now he's an Autobot. So now he finds Laserbeak, and he's stuck in a tree that is on fire.
Yeah. I mean, it's on fire because I guess he was shooting lasers at it.
Yes.
To try to get out.
So Maddox is able to fix him, and the Preceptor's like, yeah, this is Laserbeak. We checked. He is not currently wanted for any Decepticon crimes.
Yes, I like that. Like, he currently has no criminal record.
Yes.
Also, that fall from the tree branch didn't look like it would actually hurt very much.
Well, not really.
No.
They're made of metal, and it was like 30 feet. But okay.
Yeah.
You can have the dramatic rescue, it's fine.
And, Laserbeak, it turns out the Preceptor does speak birdese.
Yes.
And he's able to tell them that, Laserbeak thanks them for it, but he's surprised that they're letting him, that, they're fixing it up. And they've decided, he can stay as long as he's good.
I do think he currently has no criminal record does hearken to the Robots in Disguise Decepticons who just mostly seem to be criminals.
Yeah, I mean, he was like a bad guy, but it wasn't like a war criminal, so presumably there was some sort of amnesty post-war.
Yeah. And he currently has... I just want to see his rap sheet. If he did have a criminal record.
I mean...
What his crimes would be.
Aiding and abetting Soundwave?
Multiple violations of bird law. You'd have to call in noted bird law expert Charlie Kelly.
So yeah, I love him.
Yep, he's Birdie.
He's the best. I love him. This is like a really good... I mean, of course, with those writers, they do good stuff, but this is really good.
It is kind of amazing how fast it speed runs. Oh, we have a Decepticon. Oh, one of us is racist against the Decepticon. Oh, Decepticons aren't that bad. No more racism.
And also, one of our characters has been a Decepticon the whole time. We never knew.
Yeah, because we didn't stop to consider that Decepticons were a thing.
Yeah.
Which, okay, like... That was like the one thing I knew about Rescue Bots. That one of them was a Decepticon, and then when we started it, I somehow found out it was Wedge. I was like, oh, the Constructicon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't even know that. No. Also, once again, Hotshot is the worst.
I forget how. Probably just random wiki wandering, but...
Baby Constructicon.
And then I think after the first season, I found out, Laserbeak's going to show up. It's like, okay, that's weird.
Just a little guy. I did not have this spoiled for me, so I was like, what is going on with this cassette? And then it was Laserbeak, and I was very excited.
No, but I just love the idea.
Have a small friend.
That this whole time, we've had an ex-Decepticon as one of the little kiddos. It's so good. It's they don't do I'm presuming they don't do a lot more with it, but it's such a good little chunk of lore that you could do a lot with.
I love me some background and world building. Decepticons don't count as anyone. My God, hotshot.
Yeah.
All right, and that now brings us to our second episode of the doubleheader, Things That Go Bot in the Night. It's the 36th episode of the season, the 88th episode overall, written by Ben Ward, last seen in these parts, writing The Empty City, the one where they found that big city guy.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Neat. That was a neat one.
Mm-hmm.
Again, fun lore.
Meanwhile, so that was last episode's Transformers lore. This one, we're going into Fincher for babies.
Bert, what?
Because with your feet in the air and your head on the ground.
Fincher?
Try this trick and spin it, yeah. I'm just asking, where is my mind?
Where is my mind? So we're quoting Pixies songs now?
Yes.
Yes, because that's at the end of the movie Fight Club.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Fight Club?
Yes, but did David Fincher direct that?
Yes.
Okay, David Fincher is a director name I know of. I don't know what the fuck he's ever done.
You mean that?
I guess he did Fight Club.
He did Seven.
Oh, okay, then I've probably seen a bunch of things.
Alien 3.
What that? Oh yeah, no, I don't like that one.
I can't forgive that one for the opening.
No.
I mean, he doesn't like that one much either. Nobody much cares for that. Gone Girl, The Game, Panic Room, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Okay, so I haven't seen anything he's done in the last 20 years.
Okay, well, anyway. Fight Club.
Fight Club's great.
Sure. This episode, which is kind of Fight Club, is pretty fun, too.
Is it, though?
It's kind of Fight Club.
It feels like it's trying to be a neo-noir. That's not Fight Club.
Well, I mean, specifically the resolution is Fight Club.
Well, okay, yeah, the resolution kind of is. It's a basic noir plot, detective thing, that has a very unreliable narrator, which I can't think of any noirs that did that, but actually I'm not sure any movies did that. Some books have.
I mean, I guess it's kind of also that movie Angel Heart. With, what's his name?
I don't know. What the fuck is Angel?
Mickey Rourke.
Oh.
It's kind of like a neo-noir horror movie.
Okay. That sounds interesting on its own, but...
I mean,
Mickey Rourke
you might be able to get the...
mixed actor.
Let's just say you might be able to get the twist, because Robert De Niro plays a guy named Louis Cypher.
Ooh. I love nominative determinism.
Well, I mean, it's not so much nominative determinism, it's that's literally who he is.
Hmm.
Oh shit, what's the keep going. There's a movie that's coming out that I need to look up.
Anyway, where was I? Okay, so yeah, Things That Go Bot in the Night. We are in the danger room. Tough Luck Chuck is about to be plunged into molten lava.
Yikes!
Because there's a leaking volcano, as you often do.
Like that as he's standing there, he says, "My leg or arm or head is broken or trapped or missing."
Yes. It's such a good Chuck line.
But Hoist, it doesn't go. The rescue does not go so well because Hoist is just real tired. He says, It turns out that being a dinosaur is very tiring.
Apparently?
Yeah.
And I'm a dinosaur now. So I'm just very tired. But hey, look, I fixed up Chuck. And
I also am very tired all the time, and I don't even get to be a dinosaur. I'm just old.
I mean, okay, yes, this episode is kind of mood, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, Chuck is now Mr. McGregor, the man with a leg for an arm and an arm for a leg.
Yes.
So everybody's just telling him, you gotta... he goes back to... Everybody's telling him to take a nap, but instead he goes to his room. He's trying to fix Laserbeak. Sludge and Snarl drop by, and he just yells at him to just get out of there.
Well, because they're so big, their tails always hit everything.
They're bumping into stuff, and they can't turn into robot mode for whatever reason.
Well, the Dinobots cannot turn into robot mode except for him, Hoist, that is.
Yes.
Because we don't have extra character models for any of the Dinobots.
Yeah, look, that costs money. Character models cost money.
Sell these toys, you fools.
We also haven't seen Perceptor turn into a microscope.
No.
Apparently that is going to happen, though.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Good for him.
Then why didn't it happen last episode when it would have been fine to explain size change? Whatever. Anyway.
We don't know he turns into a small microscope.
The funny point is, like, Hoist is being annoyed by the Dinobots in his lab, and Laserbeak keeps landing on his head and pecking his forehead.
Yes.
Repeatedly, which is like, oh, that's a Looney Tunes gag, but I can't remember from what.
It's very cute.
Yeah.
He's so cute. He is such a good little guy, though.
It is only cute because he is pecking a guy whose head is made of metal and not flesh.
Well, and also he's not making the Woody Woodpecker noises. Anyway, so Grimlock drops in and he tells him, listen, get some rest. That's not a request.
Weariness affects our mood and our efficiency.
Yeah. So he's got to get into a stasis pod to sort of, sleep and recharge. But when he wakes up, he is not rested, and somebody has totally messed up his lab.
Yeah.
Also, I feel that we have all had that nap. We've all had those naps where we wake up and we just actually feel a lot worse.
We're more tired, yeah. Because it's
also very mood.
Does have a good nap, like, it needs to be, 1 or 3 hours. If it's less or more, it doesn't work. I slept for 4 hours. Why do I feel worse?
I find that half an hour is my sweet spot, but then also I, don't want to get back up. So I just want to stay cozy, because my bed is too cozy.
I can't sleep for just half an hour. It might feel okay, but then I don't want to get up. It just feels wrong.
So he thinks, this is Laserbeak's doing, so we're going to have to kick this guy out of the academy.
He does like breaking things.
Yes. So Hoist...
They do point out that Laserbeak enjoys breaking things, yes. Which also mood.
He's truly the Fred Durst of Decepticons. He just wants to break stuff.
He does.
So Hoist needs a detective partner, and he gets Whirl. So immediately things get very noir.
Yes, she is so excited that they're going to have a detective case.
Including going full black and white.
Yes.
For the interrogations.
She's in her little wind tunnel, and he shuts it off, and she smacks into the end of it, and he starts to explain it, and she's like, why didn't you interrupt me earlier? She's so ready for this.
So Laserbeak's the first suspect, but his claw marks don't match the claw marks in the room. So
yeah, because they're too teeny.
He's exonerated. And then Sludge and Snarl, they won't talk to the investigators, which makes them think guilty. And then, of course, Chuck is a suspect, because Chuck frequently breaks down and does things that are insane. But
yes,
he does.
Chuck is too busted up to actually do anything, so it can't be him.
And he lacks claws. After the second incident, when there's lots of claw marks.
Yep. So Hoist gets another nap, but while he's napping, somebody messes up Grimlock's office. Takes down their big Pepe Sylvia board.
No!
And then he wakes up, and he even wakes up, and he's got dark circles under his eyes.
Yeah, he's not having a good nap.
Was I
He's
asleep?
having a bad nap.
Having slept.
We can have goth robots?
Apparently.
You met me at a very strange time in my life, world. So these are big scratch marks. This must have been a Dinobot. And Sludge and Snarl are our only remaining suspects. So now, even though they're denying their responsibility, they're being punished. Grimlock is sending them for 10 cycles to a remote Autobot outpost on a gas planet.
Which gas, they ask?
Not one of the pleasant ones.
I mean, this is an important question, is what kind of gas we talking about here?
That's not really how gas planets work, but I'm willing to let it go for the joke.
Yeah.
But Hoist, he's still not sure they got their man, but he's finally going to have to get some sleep. So he once again wakes up. Everything's messed up again, and it can't have been Sludge and Snarl because they're gone now. So now he calls everybody up and takes them to the accusing parlor.
Yes,
it's my favorite place.
And it turns out that he is Tyler Durden.
He's been sleep stomping.
That's right.
Yeah,
he is the one behind Project Mayhem, and by Project Mayhem, his stasis pod is busted. So instead of sleeping, he is turning into a dinosaur and rampaging through the base.
Oh no! I mean, he's kind of a Dinobot at that point.
Yes.
But I guess sleep stomping works too.
Mm-hmm. So the Dinobots, they're willing to accept his apology, even though they are currently reeking of space gas.
They are. It's coming off them in waves.
Again, that's really not how gas planets work.
They said they kind of enjoyed it, actually.
I guess, they like stomping around tar pits and whatever.
Yeah.
It's okay, Dinobots, you're really good guys, at which point they almost destroy this Optimus Prime statue.
They're just clumsy. They're trying their best.
And Laserbeak continues to peck his head.
Yes.
I love Laserbeaks. I love this little guy. He's the best little guy. Such a little mischief maker. Just pecking at things, pecking at the tablet, pecking at his head. He's just a guy. He speaks language.
Yeah, he's just a guy who is also a bird.
He's a furry, basically.
Yeah.
I'm just living the bird lifestyle.
Yes.
He's like that guy from Cobra, Raptor.
Yes. Oh man, that guy. He's crazy.
I'm just living my truth as a bird man.
Good on Cobra for letting him do that.
I mean, could they really do anything else, given that they have, Dr. Mindbender in there?
I love Cobra.
And a couple of snake men.
Such a bunch of weirdos.
A gang of idiots who love chocolate donuts and grape soda.
Gay Fenris.
Destro and the Baroness, they're definitely up to some weird stuff.
They're the ones who are seeing BDSM people and make it everyone's problem.
Oh man, they're just like... They're just in the middle of like a briefing. She's like stepping on him.
Yes.
It's like, yes, we accept your lifestyle, you two, but we really are busy here.
We need to focus. We need to focus on this weather dominator. Dr. Mindbender's stalwart refusal to wear a shirt.
No, that's just, does not make me like, that guy's probably working with like volatile chemicals all the time.
Yes.
Okay, you could subdivide Cobra entirely by what bar they hang out in.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the S&M bar, you got a biker bar. Mindbender's, I guess, a gay bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Run by Tomax and Zaymot.
Yes.
And then, of course, there's just a plain old snake theme bar.
It can just be a dive bar. Or like a theme bar.
You know, the Reptiles Realm or something.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
All right, so that is those are that's our double bill of rescue bots, and it was actually a really good one.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, yeah, because I've been waiting for the title "More Than Meets the Eye" sucks because it's like the 10th thing called "More Than Meets the Eye."
It sure is.
But finally getting to that.
Considering I will allow those writers to do it because they absolutely know what they're doing.
Yeah. It works better than the last time we had it. What even was the last time we had it? Because it keeps happening.
I'm sure there was a Robots in Disguise one.
Yeah, there was.
But there was a Rescue Bots one because it was the one with the Doc Green's magician sister.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that one. No, that one's stretching the title. There was also a Robots in Disguise one.
Yes.
And okay, there was at least
Are
one.
you on the wiki?
Yes, of course I'm on the wiki.
Just looking up the disambiguation page for More Than Meets the Eye.
Well, okay, like half of them are for comic books or the title of the comic book series, but
still though, that's a lot.
It's like the original miniseries and then the last 3 shows that we've watched.
All right, well, but that will do it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with more robots with more Rescue Bots Academy action, or possibly more of Superhuman Samurai Cyber Pod. I've kind of lost track of my weeks.
I think next week we'll be recording Gundam, so it comes out at the end of the month, I think.
Okay.
I just upload whatever David gives me.
Yeah.
And then, of course, until then, you can find us all over the internet. We're on Facebook, we are on Mastodon, we're on Blue Sky, and we have a Patreon.
Yep, and I have started posting to the Facebook again, so...
huzzah.
That's there because I'm on Facebook way too much following local events, which is fun. It's good to know whose pig is out. We are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. For the month of August, I am calling in my birthday wish early. And I am once again insisting we watch some sort of ridiculous 80s nonsense.
Oh man, it might be the most ridiculous 80s nonsense we've done so far.
So I was thinking, because David is like just recently embarking on a music journey.
Yeah, basically.
With the help of Sirius XM and their First Wave channel. And it occurred to me, I was like, I was like a child and I knew all of this stuff. Like I have clear memories of when I was like 8 years old and my dad was watching a broadcast of Dune and knowing that Sting was the guy from The Police. And I was like, how did I know these things as a child? And shows like this, what we are going to watch, are how I knew those sorts of things as an 8-year-old. How I knew the lead singer of The Police as an 8-year-old. Because we are going to watch the one surviving episode that people have discovered so far of Wolf Rock TV. Which was a Saturday morning cartoon that definitely has a lot of creative DNA mixed in with kid video. And actually, at one point, it was syndicated in a block with kid video. And it stars Wolfman Jack. And it was not very popular. It got 7 episodes on ABC, and then it got replaced by the Scrappy-Doo episodes of Scooby-Doo. Which is, it's rough. It's real rough. So we are going to watch the one surviving episode of Wolf Rock TV, which you can find on archive.org, actually uploaded in a pair with a kid video episode, which is like an exceptionally cursed kid video episode, so...
Yeah, it seems worse than normal.
Maybe stick around for the whole 45 minutes. But yes, we will be watching The Video Nappers. So, yeah, it is incredibly 80s. It is delightfully 80s. And yeah, we will be talking about that over on our Patreon episode for the month at patreon.com/IaconUnderground.
All right. So until then, of course, we'll be back with more Rescue Bots next week, or possibly Gundam. So until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm David. It's going to be good.
Okay.
Gundams. It's time for the Gundams.
Yay, hooray. I was just about to test my bike. Record.
Great.
Squiggles are a squiggling.
Yep, everything is functioning here. At the kitten. Hi, kittens. Hi, kittens. They're kittens. Well, there's just the one who's a kitten. The other is a grown adult. Don't tell her that, though. She thinks she's a tiny kitten. I got to find where the main shut-off valve to the water coming into my house was today.
Oh, yay?
Do you know where yours is, David?
Oh, coming in? Underground.
If you needed to shut off all the water to your house, do you know how to do that?
No, I should figure out.
You should find out. Mine turned out to be behind my dryer for some reason.
Oh.
It was very nice of them to run it into the house so that if, for instance, a pipe burst and I needed to shut it off in the dead of winter, I would not have to go into the crawl space for that.
Yeah, well, yeah, crawl space would probably be easy. Would it be in the closet water heater, or is it going to be behind? It's probably behind the washing machine, yeah.
But I did find out by going into the crawl space and following the line that came into the house and then seeing that it went up into the utility room before there was a shut-off valve. It's important.
Crawl space has so many spiders.
Important, yeah, it's a lot of spiders down there. A lot of, like, those cave crickets. A lot of bugs down there. I mean, I just had the plastic down there redone, but still, a lot of bugs.
So many bugs.
That's fine. They can live down there. They're allowed. Do we still have Rob?
Yes.
Okay.
I just didn't have anything to add to the conversation.
Have you found where your residence's water shut-off knob is?
I do know where that is, just because I've had to do it.
Okay. It's good. It's important. It's an important thing to know.